Today we'll be finishing off with your topic number 4, and we are only left with a small topic, but it's kind of new. So it's only going to take 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll watch a video and you'll do some questions, and we're done for the day. Substitution
Okay.
reactions of alkanes. Substitution reactions mean replacing. Now, what is a substitution reaction? We already common know the common use of alkanes is as fuels. We discussed about combustion that helps us produce energy, but we are not very interesting from a chemical points of view. The topic will give you a chance to increase your understanding of the reactions in organic chemistry. The actual use is not just combustion, it is actually what substitution. Alkanes, apart from readily undergoing combustion, are fairly unreactive because they contain only carbon and hydrogen atoms and only single bonds. These bonds are also not very polar, and so they do not undergo reactions with substances that are considered to be very reactive, such as the acids, alkalis, and other reactive metals. There is a type of reaction that alkanes undergo that is known as substitution. For example, methane reacts with chlorine. One of the hydrogens is replaced with one of the chlorines, and the product form is CH3Cl. First, there were four hydrogens bonded. Now, with carbon, there are three hydrogens bonded, and one chlorine atom is bonded, and the other product is HCl. But this
Yeah.
equation is just a general equation. The mechanism behind this equation is the one that we have to study today, which we also call as the free radical substitution. As you study organic chemistry more thoroughly, you will come to across those reactions that have been carefully studied, and for that which there are explanations of exactly how they actually occur. The equation shown above for the reaction of methane with chlorine only shows the formula of the reactants and products. It does not show how or why the reaction actually occurs. A mechanism tries to explain the actual changes that occur during a reaction, especially in the bonding between the atoms. A mechanism is a sequence of two or more steps which is represented by an equation. This is the general equation. But the mechanism behind it, how did it start, how did it end? We'll do the example of the chlorination of methane to study this. When methane is only mixed with chlorine, no reaction occurs. And if the temperature is increased, a reaction eventually occurs. And however, this occurs at room temperature. And if the mixture is exposed to ultraviolet radiation, we know that alkanes are not affected by ultraviolet radiation, but that UV rays can actually affect chlorine. And how can they affect
Mm-hmm.
chlorine? They are going to break this chlorine bond and cause homolytic fission. Homolytic fission is what? That one electron that they bonded goes back to this and one goes back to this, producing radicals. Radicals
Right.
means
So
that
just
both of,
atoms.
yes, exactly, atoms. Okay, they are now ready to react because both of them have
Okay.
seven electrons and we call them
Yes.
radicals.
Yes,
This is the
because they're
very
highly
first,
reactive.
exactly, very reactive. Take it. Now, step number one is that ultraviolet radiation breaks the chlorine molecule into chlorine atom. And as the bond in the chlorine molecule consists of a shared pair of electrons which are equally shared between the two atoms, each chlorine atom takes one electron from the shared pair. We call it homolytic fission. तो आपको दो radicals produce हो जाते हैं. This is how you show the whole mechanism. The dots on the products each represent an unpaired electron, and the formula Cl electron does not represent an ion or molecule. It is a free radical or just a radical. A free radical is a species with an unpaired electron. The equation above shows the original shared pair of electrons in the Cl-Cl bond, and each of the half arrow. एक होता है आपका full arrow, and the other one is known as a half arrow. These half arrows are used to represent the movement of electrons. The upper arrow
Right.
shows that one electron stays with the left-hand chlorine, and the lower arrow shows that the other electron stays with the other chlorine. So, yeah, आपको homolytically they have broken down. Now, notice that the equation involves one molecule forming two free radicals. This type of reaction is known as initiation, which is the very first step of free radical substitution. So, what is the first step? Initiation reaction.
Initiation.
Next step is known as propagation. Now, what does propagation mean? One by one, happening in a series, a cascade of reaction. Now, these chlorine-free radicals are going to react with CH4 and produce HCl. Okay, what are they going to do? One of the H is going to react with Cl, and what will be
Yes.
left behind? A CH3 radical
CH3.
now. Why? Because carbon now has
Because
one unpaired.
yes.
First,
And the
bonded.
CH will go to the other one.
Good. अब क्या
So it
होगा? This is one reaction. How? first chlorine radical reacted with CH4 to produce HCl plus CH3 radical because chlorine took away its hydrogen. Now the
Yes.
CH3 radical is going to go find a very brand new chlorine, completely new
Mm-hmm.
chlorine molecule, and now take its one chlorine with itself,
Yeah.
leaving
So it
behind a
becomes
chlorine radical.
CH3Cl plus Cl. Yes.
Exactly. Now this Cl radical and CH3 will अब इसको आगे हम दोबारा चलाएंगे. How? Now this Cl radical will now react with what?
This CH3?
Cl. ठीक है?
Yeah.
And produce what? HCl,
Cl plus CH3.
H2Cl radical. Now another hydrogen has been taken away. And now this CH2Cl radical will again find a new chlorine. और क्या produce हो जाएगा?
HCl.
CHCl2.
Uh, right.
पहले आपके पास क्या हुआ था देखो, 4 hydrogens were
Uh,
moving, then
yes.
3 hydrogens, 1
Two.
chlorine. Now 2
Yes.
hydrogens,
Then
2
two.
chlorine, right?
Yeah.
अब दोबारा करते हैं until all of the hydrogen, now listen carefully, CH2 Cl2 again reacts with a radical. Tell me the products. It
As
CH
if we bond, yeah. So it becomes HCl
plus
and Cl.
CH
Mm,
Cl2 radical. Now one
yes.
hydrogen is left only. Got it? And
Yep.
then this CH Cl2 radical will react with a brand new chlorine molecule and form what? CHCl3 plus chlorine radical.
HCl.
Now again, no, chlorine radical.
Okay.
Chlorine radical बनता है. Now again, CHCl3 plus chlorine radical will make HCl plus all hydrogens remove. अब पीछे क्या रहेगी? CCl3 radical. Now this CCl3 radical will react with another chlorine to form what? CCl4
Yeah.
plus chlorine radical. Clear? This is where the propagation ends after 8 reactions. Look at this one more time. This is 1. Then look at this. This is 2. And then tell me if you've got it.
So you basically just first your initiation, which is the first reaction,
वो तो ठीक
and
है.
propagation is just removing all the
Hydrogens.
hydrogen. Yes. So
And one
it
propagation
just
reaction is 2-step. And we have to
yes
keep doing these steps until all of the hydrogens are removed.
are gone.
We call this propagation. Look at these reactions again.
Okay.
See the products, different product. पहले क्या बनता है, फिर क्या बनता है. Then what is happening over here, and let me know if you've got it. Then I'll move on. Take 1 minute. Look at it again.
Okay. But sir, on the second one, the bottom one, the CH2Cl
Hmm.
plus Cl2 becomes CH2Cl2 and plus, and it's just two lines.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't what are those two lines?
मैं बताता हूँ. We'll do it again over here. ठीक है. Now, where does the reaction start? CH4 है. Now listen carefully. CH4 reacts with what? Chlorine radical first. Now tell me the products.
HCl, Cl3.
What is Cl3?
No, but Cl
Cl7,
CH3.
CH3. Okay.
Yes,
CH3.
right.
Where is Cl3 coming from? It's
Oh, yeah,
CH3.
sorry.
ठीक है. Now, this CH3 radical produced, how did the CH3 radical come from? Because chlorine took away the hydrogen. Got it?
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
Now this CH3 radical is going to react with a brand new chlorine and form what?
HC. No, C. Wait, C. Wait.
Now this will take away one chlorine. from this.
Okay.
और पीछे क्या रह जाएगा? क्लोरीन रेडिकल again.
Chlorine only then.
This is one. Now
Yes.
we're going to react these again. Now you tell me the product. Just
Okay.
focus on the number of hydrogens and chlorine. Very carefully, it's not difficult. Okay?
So it will
CHCl
be
plus Cl,
HCl plus CH2.
HCl plus
CH2.
CH2Cl ना.
Cl, yeah.
ठीक है? Because only one hydrogen will be removed. Cl remains there. Got it?
Yeah.
अब CH2Cl radical will react with what?
Cl2
Hmm.
and it will come CH 2 Cl plus
No, C वो तो ऊपर ही बना
uh,
था. CH2Cl2
yes, okay,
plus
plus Cl.
chlorine radical. ठीक है? वो क्या रहा है basically? Look at this. I'll make the whole structure formula now. This was CH4. It converted into what? ठीक है? And then it converted
Uh-huh.
into what?
C,
Got it?
right, so yeah.
ऐसे हुआ है ना. अब ये दूसरा हुआ है. Now this can be reacted further again. How? C. Now focus on the number of bonds of carb. वो पूरे रखने हैं. CH2Cl2 plus chlorine. अभी आपके पास carbon is bonded to two hydrogens, two chlorine, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Now again chlorine is gonna take one of the hydrogens. तो पीछे अब एक हाइड्रोजन रहेगी and two chlorines. Got it?
right.
क्या
Uh,
बन जाएगा? HCl, ठीक है. Now
HCl, right.
this CHCl2 radical will react with a new chlorine molecule and now take its chlorine. So CHCl,
Right, so
is it clear or no?
mm,
And what will be
but
the
how can okay,
yes?
right now, okay, yeah, I get it.
Now this CHCl3 will react with what? Chlorine radical. And now what are the products? Tell me.
Right.
अब क्या product?
Which can you say it again?
CHCl3
Uh,
reacts with Cl radical. Now again it will take another hydrogen. अब क्या रह जाएगा पीछे?
okay, so it will be CCl4.
CCl3 radical. You are only removing hydrogen. Why are you adding chlorine? That's in
Okay,
the second step now.
so plus HCl.
Plus HCl. Now we'll make CCl4. ना अब आप CCl3 radical को react करो with a bland new chlorine. ठीक है? अब क्या product बनेगा? Now that CCl3 will take away the chlorine and become CCl4 plus chlorine radical.
Plus,
Got it?
okay,
This
yeah,
is only going to come from practice. It's actually not that tough. Students find it tough always. That is why I kept it for a separate day. You have to practice 2 to 3 times on your own. And trust me, you'll get it by tomorrow. It's not tough. It's really,
okay,
really not tough. You'll get it. I know that. Take it. You have to just practice. I take a screenshot of this. Uh, I've taken a screenshot. I'll share it in the group as well. No worries. And you'll do it. Easy, easy.
okay,
So, moving on. The last step is known as termination. Termination is that all the remaining radicals, random radicals, just combine together. These three only. Chlorine, chlorine radical, Cl2 बना देगा. Cl radical, CH3 radical, CH3Cl बना देगा. And CH3CH3 radical will make ethane. We call this termination
right,
that all the different radicals just literally combine with each other, any combination. CH3CH3, ClCl or ClCH3. Got it?
right,
That is all for today. You know that a hydrogen atom in methane can be replaced by chlorine atom as well, but in the paper you can also be asked with fluorine, you can be asked with bromine, you can be asked with iodine as well. They all have the same steps. You just have to practice it again, see what is TK. Do focus on what is carbon bonded to and what. And you have to solve this again and send it to me in the form of displayed formula, not the
okay,
equations.
like we did just did.
Exactly. Whatever I just did, you have to explain me like this.
Okay,
ये आपने मुझे पूरा displayed
But
form
in
बना के देना है.
in displayed formula.
Yeah, exactly. Only then you'll get it. I wrote it in
Okay.
chemical equation. You have to make a displayed equation and make, देखिए HCl भी आपने ऐसे show करना है. पूरा it should all be displayed. Got it?
Yeah.
Yep. ठीक है. And that is all for today. I'll send you a short video to watch as well. And